Hey guys, welcome to the workout today. I hope that you have your little one with you so that you can get a workout in with them. We are going to start with wide dumbbell squats, okay? You're just holding a dumbbell and your feet are nice and wide and you are just squatting down, okay? We are working the inner thigh here. Every time you come up, I want you to exhale, okay? We're trying to go about 15 reps. I know when you're working out with a little one, things will vary a little bit. Kind of depends on their mood and how much you can keep their attention and what they want you to do by yourself and what they want you to do with them. But I'm starting off with exercises just by myself here. Now we are going into a lat raise. Okay, you're just holding the dumbbells at your side and you're coming straight out. Okay, every time you come up, I want you to exhale. And we're going 15 reps here. Okay, this is working that side delt, side part of the shoulders, the lateral delts. Okay, perfect. All right, good job, everyone. Way to work. All right. Okay. Next, we are going into calf raises, okay? So you're just going to hold the dumbbells at your side. Your toes are turned out, and you're just going up on your tippy toes, okay? We're going 15 reps. The toes being turned out like this, we're going to work a little more of the inner part of the calves, okay? So every time you change stances or grips or things like that, it just hits the muscle at different angles. Hits a little different part of the muscle. All right, good job, everyone. Okay, perfect. Next, we're going to dumbbell presses, shoulder presses here. So you're just standing, keeping that core tight, of course, and you're just going to press the dumbbells over your head. I don't want the dumbbells to hit when you come over your head. I just want them to come close together, but not actually hit, okay? Every time you push up, you're going to exhale. And we're trying to get 15 reps there. All right, perfect. Way to work, everyone. Okay, now I am going to take my daughter, okay? She's been dying to do this. And I'm just going to hold her, and I'm going to do the same type of squats again. So instead of holding a dumbbell this time for wide squats, I'm just holding my daughter. Okay, and she loves this, and your little one will probably love this also. You're just going up and down, and you're just holding on to them tight, and yeah, they're having fun, and you're getting a workout. All right, this is great. We're trying to go about 15 reps here, okay? And my daughter weighs about 30 pounds here, so you know, that is definitely more than the dumbbell I was holding earlier, which was a 5-pounder, very light. Okay, now we are going rotations. Okay, so I'm holding her so that she's nice and stable. I have one hand under her stomach there, and then one hand on her legs, and you're just twisting back and forth. And make sure you do it nice and slowly, just so that you know you're not out of control and your little one like hits their head on something or I don't know, whatever. But make sure you have plenty of space, and they're just going to have fun going back and forth like that. We're going 20 total if you can get that many in. See if they'll stay still for that. Usually they like that one. Okay, next I am holding her to face out, okay? And all I'm doing is I'm doing like high knees, but I'm doing them outward. Since my daughter is right in front of me, I can't come straight up with my knee, but I'm coming outward. I'm doing kind of like a wide, high knee, okay? Just lifting that knee up as high as you can. All right, good. This is all about multitasking, which is, I know what a lot of us as moms are used to multitasking, okay? All right, this is also called functional training. So now I'm still holding her facing out. I'm putting my toes, I'm pointing my toes inward for these calf raises, okay? So the last ones I was pointing them outward, and this time I'm pointing them inward to work a little bit more of the outer part of the calf, okay? So we're just hitting it again at a different angle. And your child should like this. I mean, they just like being with you and moving. So that's fun for them. All right. we're going to move down to the ground now for glute raises, okay? So you're going to put your baby or your child on your hips, basically, and you're just doing glute raises with them on top of you, and it's kind of like you're using them as weight. So you're going to feel this in the hamstring, okay, and also the glutes. And we're going for 20 reps here. Every time you come up, I want you to exhale, okay? And the little ones usually like this. It's kind of like a roller coaster ride for them. And so now I'm coming up. I'm doing like a glute raise. I'm keeping my bottom lifted off the ground, okay? I'm keeping my hips up, and I'm just doing kind of like a march with my feet. Okay, so my daughter's just laying on me, and so that's a little extra weight, so it's a little harder to keep my hips up as high as I can, but I'm trying to keep them up as high as possible. Then I'm just alternating feet back and forth. Okay, next we're going into an ab crunch. I want your feet straight up, legs are straight, and you're just crunching up with your child, okay? See how she lifted her feet up? I asked her to bend her legs so that I could have a little greater range of motion there. Okay, next we are going into kickouts, and we're trying to go. I was going to put 20 on this, but I only put 10 because I was having a hard time getting these in because she wanted to lay on me. So everything, when you're working out with your child, you just kind of do whatever you can do with them, okay? So she laid back, so now I can just go crunches, okay? You're just trying to make it, you just try to keep moving, basically, okay? Perfect. And the important part is you're including your child. You're giving them a good start to life, letting them see how positive it is to work out and stay active. Okay, now I am doing hip crossovers, but notice how my feet are not together. I want them apart, like shoulder width. And you're just moving your knees back and forth. Okay, you go all the way over to one side and then all the way over to the other side. And we're trying to go for a total of 10, like 5 each way. This is great for your hip mobility. All right. Perfect. All right. Good job, everyone. Okay. Now I'm just kind of going with it here. I'm just kind of taking my time to whatever comes up next, whatever I can do with my child, depending on where she is and what she wants to do. But I'm going to do these glute scoots, and I'm going forward. It's kind of like you're just scooting forward, okay? This is great for hips, a really good hip exercise here. And then I'm going to do the backward scoots, okay? I didn't really put a number of how many reps here, but you're just going forward a little ways, and then you're going back. And if your child's hanging on you like how mine is, you just keep going, try to make it fun for them. And of course, they think all of this is a game. So now I'm just kind of stretching and letting her be on top of me there, giving me a little extra push down into the hamstrings for that stretch. And remember, God made our bodies, and we are supposed to take care of them and keep them healthy. And you can tell your children this is how we do it. Next, we are going to go into the hip thrust, okay? So I'm just pushing my hips up to the ceiling as high as I can, and then I'm coming back to a seated position with my legs straight, okay? So my legs are going to bend, I push my hips up, and I come back to that seated position with straight legs. All right, next we are going into a seated hip crossover. Earlier we did a lying hip crossover. This time we're doing basically the same thing, but just in a seated position. My feet are wide, and I'm just crossing over from one side to the other, okay? And these ones you can do slowly. This is great for your hip mobility again. And we're going 10 reps, like 5 each way. And just take your time with these and really feel that that movement through the hips here. This one actually feels really good. So remember, working out with your kids, it's just all about including them and trying to make it fun and just kind of going with the flow. All right, that's it for today, guys. Go out and make it a great day.